Oh, we just got to the parking lot and got our truck in the spot and the snow machine out. Got the snow machine all loaded up. Lori's doing a quick feeding before we go down the trail, and we're gonna see how it goes trying to get this kid down the trail. So I think the plan is, being we forgot one of the straddle or strap-on things for the kid, we're just going to have Lori's big winter coat and stuff her down in there and make sure there's an opening in the top so she can breathe and whatnot, and should keep her warm enough and secure enough. Uh, and then we all get to try and pile on the snow machine and see how it goes. Well, here's this circus act here. I'm gonna try and fit right here in between the dog and her and be driving and shove the dog up to the handlebars, but I think that's the plan. Kid's all snuggled up in there and should stay warm and be able to breathe fine, so.
And she's nice and cozy right now.
We'll take it slow. 5 miles home. Home sweet home. I don't think baby cared one bit.
No.
Slept the whole way. Didn't even care.
She handled it way better than I did.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not having any problems down there. We'll probably have to take a look once we get inside just to make sure. But
yeah.
Dog's sure happy to be home after being stuck in the truck for a few days.
Irie.
All right. I'm trying to warm it up for you in here. It's a little chilly. Got home and it's about 33 degrees in the cabin, so I have the flame just blazing in that stove, so hopefully it'll warm up soon for her. All right, it's warmed up enough in here that kid's quieted down. So, see if the dog wants to meet the kid. Irie, you want to go meet Rowan? You want to meet Rowan? Come here.
Hey.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Who's this?
He's not making noises
You don't
anymore.
care about me. Look at, you don't care about that kid at all, do you? You just want to say hi to me. What's the problem?
Well, you missed it. When I first sat down, she came up to me because she was crying. And she just rested her little face right here and stared at us. You're...
Be nice. No, don't lick her. Be nice.
Hi.
Hey. Who is that? Who is that? It's okay. Don't lick.
Just smell.
Hey, no licking.
Just
No
smell.
licking. Be nice. Yeah, who's that? It's okay. You're like, I don't know what to do. What do I like to do?
You just have to smell. You know how you can't lick us? You can't lick the baby either.
You don't really care. Be nice. Yeah, you don't care. You don't care. Should I give you back to Mom? Huh? Huh? Dog doesn't care about you. Maybe when you're screaming and keeping her up at night, she will.
You displease us with your lack of care. But you're pretty cute, I guess.
You guess.
Yeah, I guess you're pretty cute.
Do you like your baby?
Yes. I like my baby.
I like my baby. We've been home for a week. The baby's been doing great. It's a girl named Rowan. She doesn't fuss too terribly much. The only time she really has a problem is when she's trying to sleep in the crib. At night, she just doesn't want to be away from either of us, so that has been making some long nights for the two of us. But we're just taking it slow. Not doing a whole lot right now, just kind of adjusting to life with a new baby. So that's what we're up to.
I know a lot of people were kind of wanting to know, I guess, like the birth story behind it, and without going into really too much detail of the nitty-gritty, we spent about 24 hours here at home just kind of laboring with some contractions. So we're really just like about an hour apart. We decided on Tuesday night, right when the sun was setting, that it was probably time to head into the hospital. Contractions were still pretty close to only an hour apart, not really getting any closer, but there was still a little bit of daylight, and kind of just felt like we needed to go in. And honestly, the snow machine ride, which I thought was going to be the absolute worst part of the entire trip, was probably the easiest part to get through.
Well, I groomed it literally the night before.
Yeah. And it was still bumpy, and we had to stop once or twice just for me to breathe. But the truck driving it to the highway on the gravel road section was by far the worst. It was so bumpy from like the frozen slush and the ruts and just from it being breakup. So that one was a little rough, but we made it to the hospital just under 2 hours. I think it was right around 10 o'clock we decided that it was time to leave. Well, it was probably around 10 o'clock that we actually left here.
Yeah.
And then we got into the hospital at like 11:50, so right before midnight. Which at that point, when we did get to the hospital, the contractions were about 3 minutes apart. So timing was pretty spot on for that one. It kind of seemed to progress pretty quickly on the ride there. Then we kind of just, at the hospital, labored all night, and then at 9:29 the next morning, she decided that it was time to make her appearance. Yeah. Wasn't too bad. Pretty easy. Not really, but it was not easy. It went pretty smooth.
That's smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
She's not splitting firewood yet, but soon.
No. Not soon either. I don't know. Things are going to be just a little bit slower around here until we kind of get in our groove and get a little bit older.
She's sleeping, so we should try and put her to bed. Let's try and get some sleep ourselves.
Time for us to sleep. She's sleeping, we sleep.
Yeah.